You've heard about the difference a raw diet can make. Softer coats, cleaner teeth, smaller poos, and that healthy sparkle in their eyes. But if you're new to it, let's go right back to the start. How do you actually begin feeding raw? At Nurturing by Nature, we like to keep it simple and safe. You start with one single protein, and we always recommend 100% chicken mince. It's gentle on digestion, naturally balanced, and most dogs love it straight away. Sometimes people say their dogs didn't do so well on chicken from somewhere else, but not all chicken is made the same. Our chicken is UK sourced, human grade meats and freshly prepared right here in this factory in Dorset, and we will never compromise on the quality. Some producers are happy to bulk up their mixes with extra skin or fat, but we won't. We use the right balance of clean, meaty cuts to give consistency in every batch, so you always know what you're feeding. Our chicken is one of our top products. It's consistent, it's reliable, and it's trusted by thousands and thousands of dogs all over the UK and their owners. You'll notice the difference straight away in the look, the texture, and the results. In the first few days, we feed little and often. Small meals help their tummy. It helps them to adjust, and it keeps their digestion nice and comfortable. After a few days, we're going to begin to add some variety. Try beef, lamb, or fish, but you don't need to balance every bowl. Balance will happen over time. And think of it as a variety over the weeks rather than in every meal. Now, about bones. Most of our minces already do contain a healthy, balanced amount of bone, enough to support digestion and enough to provide calcium and keep everything working as it should. So, you don't need to add any bones at this time. Once your dog is happily settled on mince and a few different proteins, you can start to introduce whole meaty bones, like the chicken carcasses, or you can also introduce ribs in week 2. So you'll know exactly what to feed and how often. Now let's talk about how much to feed. For adult dogs, you're going to aim for 2 to 3% of their body weight in meat per day. Puppies, though, they need a lot more. They need up to 10% of their body weight in meat per day. That is split into 3 or 4 meals, so you can use our feeding calculator online, or you can pop in and we'll just help you to work it out. Or you can give us a call. One question we get asked a lot is, can you feed raw food and kibble together? Well, you can do what you want to, but we don't recommend mixing them in the same bowl. We would say feed them at separate meals. You don't want to upset the tummy, and you will notice a massive difference with their poo. And we're going to switch from kibble over to raw gradually by reducing the amount of kibble and increasing the amount of raw they have. Raw feeding is all about giving your dog fresh, species-appropriate food, real meat, bone and organs just as nature intended. So there's no fillers, there's no bulked up fats, and no unnecessary additives. Just real food that works with your dog's body and not against it. When you start feeding raw the right way, the results will speak for themselves. You will see better digestion, cleaner teeth, softer coats, balanced energy, and that unmistakable sparkle of good health. Start simple, feed fresh, and let your dog show you the difference. And that's raw feeding from Nurturing by Nature.